Hello, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are going to be looking at one of Gerber's most hated multi-tools. So this will be the Gerber Lockdown Drive. And this is one of the most hated multi-tools by reviewers. I'm not sure if it is by consumers, but by reviewers. So let's go ahead and dive into some of these functions. So first of all, I wanted to see, what does Gerber actually say this thing is supposed to do? Well, it's supposed to be solution driven. It has a limited guarantee, has 7 tools, it has a linear lock, texture grip, we have exchangeable parts, pocket clip. Let's look at the back. We've got a slip lock on the driver. Uses 1/4-inch bits. The one they include is 2-sided, has a pocket clip, 2.5-inch fine edge blade. You'll find this tool that's a file, and then it's a chisel on the front. So there's coarse and fine, there's an awl. There is an exchangeable fine edge number 11 blade. So that is all the functions on here. And so anyway, it goes into this Reimagine multi-tool, low profile, and it goes on double-sided bit driver, fine edge blade, all, and so forth. All right, so that's what Gerber claims this does. So this is going to be the Gerber Lockdown Drive. So let's go ahead and first of all check out the bit driver. So now, this again does not have this is going to have, again, as they say, a slip lock. So, let's see how good it is. All right, so we've got this. And there we go. And that screw was in there pretty good. So what I've noticed with this is it's pretty comfortable in the hand. I like how it works. It will bend and flex when you put it under extreme pressure. So I am really cranking this down, and if I did it too quick, it would bend. But I have to say I'm pretty impressed with it. It does actually do a really good job. Now, I feel like this is a lot better than the Gerber arm bar. It has a lot more tension on it, and so I actually like that better. And I have to say also that there's not 2 halves of a multi-tool flexing and getting in the way. So I feel like you can get a pretty good grip on here. Now, I might prefer holding it this way. This sort of, just the contour of it, it seems to sort of fit in your hand. It really doesn't bite in too much. And I think that might be part of the reason why they have a thinner pocket clip. I believe some people have bemoaned the fact that it might break, or people have said just out of the package they got out and it broke. But I think part of it is due to when you grip this, you really don't want to have a huge pocket clip that you're continually sort of launching your fingers into. So anyway, that's just maybe one of the possibilities. All right, so let's close this up. And then let's look at this tool. So we have got the awl. Now this again, it's not going to have an eyelet, and then a lot of people complain that, again, you really have a shorter awl because this is obviously going to stop any cutting process right there. So be that how it is. Then on this side, you have the exchangeable razor blade right there, which I actually really like. I think that's really neat. I really like exchangeable tools. I'm really fascinated by them, and I just feel like they have more purpose, more utility. So I like the bit driver and that tool. Now, you will notice a lot of these, there's a lot of sharp points, a lot of knives on this tool. So that is something that's sort of going to be a repetitive thing on the Gerber drive, the Lockdown Drive. So we're going to have a chisel at the end. So there we go. And then we have the file. And again, I don't really use files that much. I mean, it doesn't seem amazing, but again, I'm not a file person. I know it's probably more for metal than wood. But anyway, I think some people have mentioned it's not that great, and it could be. But you do have a lock there. And again, there has been a lot of contention that they're just way too tight. I guess they're tight. I mean, they don't fly out in your hand and flip out, but to me it's not a huge deal in this chisel. All right, and then we come to the tool that in many people's opinion sort of ruins this whole tool. So that will be the knife. And if you do try to use this one-handed, you will find that it will scrape some of your skin away. So that has happened to me a little bit. You can see it right there. You sort of get an indentation of your skin and then it can sort of slice you. But so that is true. I guess my thing is I have never seen where Gerber actually wants you to open it that way. So I haven't seen on the packaging. I've tried to watch videos. I have even looked at their website and I've never seen where they say it's one hand opening and that it should be open that way. So anyway, I guess maybe this will be interpreted as just trying to stand up for Gerber, but I just think to some extent, maybe it just should be open another way. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'm sure a lot of people will not agree, and that's fine. But on this tool, if you do want to open it safely, you will want to just open it like this, and then you have a knife like that, and then that sort of fixes the problem. So on my particular one, it really isn't that tight. I mean, I guess if it's supposed to be the Gerber free, then yes, it's a little bit tighter. But this right now is $33. Some of the Gerber free series are twice to almost maybe triple that. So this is actually a lot cheaper, and so it is not going to probably function as well as a more expensive tool as well. So overall, final thoughts. Well, I guess in a perverse way, I like this. Sometimes I enjoy liking things that others don't. So I actually do like this. I think Gerber could have done better. I think there's some avenues. I think the awl, that is sort of silly that the thumb stud gets in the way there and that it's not as long as it could be. So I definitely think there's ways that Gerber could have made this better, but overall, I really like the tool. It comes in, I think, somewhere around 4.5 ounces, and the pocket clip, I have used this, and it really feels fairly light in the pocket. So to me, I know it is a heavier multi-tool, I guess, for single piece multi-tool, but still compared to the Leatherman Surge I carry on my belt and other multi-tools, anyway, it feels pretty light to me. So all right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.